Lancewood, South Africa's #1 cheese, on the hunt for South Africa's #1 cake. The only question is, do you have the winning recipe? Now, your culinary creation could take you all the way to New York City on an all-expenses-paid trip worth 150,000 Rand. With entries still open until the 3rd of June, let's see what you can look forward to.
Baking is both a science and an art. SA's #1 cream cheese is on the hunt to find SA's #1 cake. And to mark World Baking Day, Lancewood is hosting 2 baking masterclasses, one in Pretoria and one in Cape Town. These will be presented by renowned foodies and cake-off judges J Something and Zola Nene. This morning we are at J Something's restaurant to start our first masterclass.
J Something is of course the award-winning musician, TV host, restaurateur and author of #Something's Cooking.
Jay, you've got a serious passion for food and for cooking. Where did it all start?
I decided that I needed to create something that would kind of like relax me and take me away from the busyness of what it is that I actually do for a living, which is music. And I started cooking at home, and then I very innocently just said #Something's Cooking. So yeah, here I am in my restaurant with that hashtag as the name of the restaurant. It's bizarre.
What are you going to be baking for us today?
So today is all about celebrating World Baking Day as well as celebrating this really cool campaign. So today I'm just going to be showcasing what are the 2 recipes that I came up with and specifically demoing one of them.
You're one of the cake-off judges. What are you looking for?
There's a lot of different things that are important when cooking, balance of flavors, textures, and all those type of things come into play. But I think that it's all comes down to the taste and then creativity, which I think is important.
Vivian, why did you decide to choose J Something as one of your cake-off judges?
Well, he's a judge, but he's also a mentor, and Lancewood is about making delicious meals, and J Something shares that passion with us. He's a home baker, but he's definitely got a passion for cooking, and we want to inspire home bakers and professionals to show us what they've got, enter their recipes, and stand a chance to win a trip to New York City.
Jay's pumpkin cheesecake combines roast pumpkin with Lancewood full-fat plain cream cheese for taste, which really stood out for Steve Steinfeld.
I really liked picking up the tip from Jay about getting your cream cheese at room temperature. I think that's a really important tip if you're making a cheesecake. I think the best piece of advice I could give people entering is to be yourself and to, show your creativity.
I won the last competition in 2016, not expecting it. Traveled to New York. It was an amazing experience. It launched my career, basically. My tips to people that want to enter and win this competition: you need to make the recipe your own. You have to improve the flavors, bring in different stuff, remember the different elements of taste, crunch, all of that.
I must be honest, I'm not the best baker around, but we had a lot of fun this morning and I learned 1 or 2 things from J Something. Kat, you're up next.
What could be better than spending World Baking Day at the Velvet Cake Company here in the Mother City? Well, you could add a little bit of Zola Nene and a pina colada cake to the mix and you have a masterpiece. So let's join her and those in attendance at the Cape Town leg of the Lancewood Cake-Off Masterclass.
Former head chef on Expresso, food stylist and author Zola Nene is loving where one great recipe can take you.
So the Lancewood Cake-Off campaign is such an exciting opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime trip for someone out there who's just an enthusiastic baker. So what did you think when you were asked to be part of the campaign?
Amazing. I mean, if somebody had told me when I was an amateur chef that I could win 150,000 Rands worth of trip to New York, I would jump at the opportunity. So people who haven't entered, I don't know why they're wasting time.
So today you're offering some inspiration to the people here. You're baking your pina colada layer cake. What inspired that?
Well, everybody loves a cocktail and everybody loves a piece of cake, so I thought, why choose? Just combine them and have both at once. So a cocktail cake.
All right, so you get and full at the same time.
Well, you're not getting boozed up. Calm down, Kat. You cook the alcohol out, but the flavor's there. The flavor's there.
Shireen, so today is a great day for all baking enthusiasts because they get to have fun with the Zola Nene, one of the judges in the Lancewood Cake-Off. But what are you hoping people walk away with from this experience?
The great opportunity for those attending today is they get to enjoy Zola Nene, but really it's about sort of demystifying those fears that people have about baking. It's really not that difficult. And today we hope that through her top tips and tricks that she can help those that are intrigued and interested in baking with the Lancewood range to really demystify that fear.
With its diced pineapple, Lancewood double cream plain yogurt and full-fat plain cream cheese, Zola's recipe was a hit with Anel de Greef.
Cake was absolutely delicious. I'm not a huge pina colada fan, but I think this cake was beautiful because it had this incredibly creamy icing, a hint of coconut, and this fresh, tasty pineapple.
I think her combination of the flavors that are used in the pina colada and the way she did it in the cake was absolutely stunning. I think the demonstration went really well. She's so bubbly, so chatty. Yeah, just played off really nicely.
I'm so excited for the opportunity for people to go to New York. I mean, it's the home of the cheesecake, and I think it's an amazing opportunity for professional bakers, amateur bakers, anyone who's keen on baking to really get their hands into their favorite recipes and get going.
So I'm not quite the master baker yet, that much is clear, but thanks to Lancewood, South Africa's #1 cream cheese, I think I'm well on my way. In the meantime, I think I'll turn pro at tasting this little masterpiece, while you go ahead and enter the Lancewood Cake-Off. You have until the 3rd of June to do so. Get in there!
Well, that seems to be the consensus. So why don't you get baking and you could win that incredible trip to New York City worth 150,000 Rand. To enter, all you have to do is visit lancewoodcakeoff.co.za. Win a trip to New York City worth 150,000 Rand. South Africa's #1 cream cheese, Lancewood, is on the hunt for the nation's #1 cake. To bake it all the way to the Big Apple, upload a picture of your cake with the Lancewood product used to lancewoodcakeoff.co.za. 3 finalists will make it through to our live cake-off on Expresso show. 1 will impress celebrity judges Zola Nene, Jay Something and Lorna Maseko and make it all the way to New York.